Okay, this is my next update video, so, well, the personal life, what's going on, not really much has changed there. The only thing I can think of is the roommate. He doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. So I've just been hanging out with them a little bit more than what I've been lately. Which is good. Not to be alone sometimes. Yeah. But other than that, I'm still waiting for my case for like the SSI to go through. Haven't heard anything. The last I heard was just my therapist saying that it was denied or something. Then she had to write a letter. The attorney had her write a letter to help with the case, and I don't know what's really going on with it right now. So, other than that, my personal life, nothing's changed except my dad going to Alaska. Other than that, nothing. But right now, it's, the physical parts, what's been changing. Right now, it's my time, hormonally, right now it's hormonally my time of the month, and it's a little different this month. It's only like day 2-ish. It's just a little bit of cramps and whatnot, but last month it lasted 8 days instead of 9. The 2 previous months before that, it was 9 days it lasted, which kind of sucked, but I'm hoping this month doesn't do that. Yeah. And I haven't been shaving my legs as often, but, well, I took a shower before me doing this video, and I noticed my leg hair looks like it's thinner. The actual hairs itself are thinner. Not really thinned out, but thinner. And they're growing slower. My underarm hair grows slower than my leg hair, which it grows slower. My underarm hair also grows slower than what's left here on my chin. I noticed there's one hair here left, and through here, it's what I've noticed. And the way the hair is now, it just shaves like and done really quickly. So, yeah. And, well, the progesterone, which I'm so happy to be on. I thank God and I thank everything that's happened to get me back on the HRT when I got back on it October 7th of 2016, and still be consistently on it, because without that my body wouldn't be where it's at now with all the changes, and with especially the recent changes I had this last month or so. In the progesterone, because how progesterone works with the female hormone cycle, it's kind of irritating, because every month, like, I feel aroused, like turned on, really want sex, but how long it happens, how many days, and how strong it is always different, and which days and how long it lasts and everything is always different, I've noticed. So it's not the same days every month. It can be longer, it can be shorter, it can be stronger feeling, it can be less feeling, or nothing at all. So it's that, yeah, it's the hormones telling you the biological feeling of needing to have sex to become pregnant. That's what it comes down to when that happens with females. And yeah, so that was kind of frustrating because it was like 3 days in a row I was feeling it. So it was like, well, it was like last Saturday, was it? I think it was. Yeah. That's when I did what I did to help relieve it. But then the rest of the day I still felt it. The next day, and I'm like, then I was like, so the next, yeah. So I'm like, well, Saturday, Sunday, now it's Monday, I'm still feeling it. So I'm like, if it continues, there's only one thing I can do. So I relieved it. Of course, masturbation and whatnot, which relieved it. Which brings me to the next thing that physically has happened with my body. Which was not cool, it was not fun, it did not feel good at all. I talked to the doctor, I sent her a message, because there's several things that's been going on. And I was thinking about making a separate video of this, because it's the spironolactone that's doing this. Like the spironolactone, like the long-term effects of it. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a separate video. So, if I do, then I do. If I don't, then I don't. Will be by my experience with it, and can't be anyone else's because I don't know how other people go through it. But for me, well, I get bruises easily, more easily. That's one thing. And, well, I've been getting lightheaded. That's another thing. Which kind of sucks. I got it relieved though. But the worst of all, down there. Well, what happened was last month, yeah. I ended up I ended up in the shower masturbating. Not 100% female and 100% male way, but it was more using it the way it's constructed down there. And doing so, well, it wasn't good. Because the next morning, when I went pee, when I was using the bathroom, here at home, it was burning and stinging. I was like, what? It was so painful, I almost cried. Then when I checked down there, okay, the foreskin, when you pull it back like this, that underneath part, the skin's, that part right there, the skin is much thinner. Then I noticed underneath the skin kind of broke open. Then on the surface, the skin broke open. So if I get a full erection in the male way, it is really tight. Also, like I've mentioned in the past. And it did that, and it hurt, and it sucked. And when I contacted the doctor about these issues, she was saying that it's the spironolactone that's causing it. And yeah, and then she was saying that the skin and the sponge bodies down there decrease. It's the spironolactone and the skin in the sponge body's decreased. That's what's going on. And I mentioned to her, if I use it like a clitoris, it's fine. So, yeah. So if I use it like a clitoris, I'm perfectly fine. So, yeah. So, which brings me back to what the progesterone was doing. Because those days where I was really turned on, I was really wanting to be penetrated and my body to be physically touched that way, like in like the nice, loving, caring, sexual kind of way where it's like partners, like girlfriend and girlfriend kind of a way, kind of just in general, just, yeah. So I was like, this sucks. It's frustrating. I'm really frustrated with it. I was really irritated, like sexually frustrated. So I was like, if it keeps going on, there's only one thing I can think of that can relieve it: masturbation. So I ended up doing so, but then I was like, but it doesn't function the same because it has healed up quickly. And I noticed my body does heal much faster than it has before. But because the issue down there, I can't use it in the male way like it's constructed like I used to be able to. So what I personally was like, my body's changed a lot this last month or so. I need to rediscover everything, how things work, just to make sure I'm good and don't have issues, so I can still be happy with my body and not have issues. So I ended up, obviously, I'm a lesbian, so I used a toy, my fingers, and yeah, been doing it the best I can in the female way. Actually works. So that includes penetration where the vaginal cavity should be. And yeah, it's different how you can do it when you're pre-op. It takes time to get used to and to get your body used to it. Yeah. And doing it that way and using it as a clitoris, it more so. Yeah, and I've also noticed that I can't lately have been able to get a full erection, I can say, getting hard down there. Because it always goes away quite quickly, I noticed. So, yeah. So spironolactone does some pretty interesting things. So, yeah. So in general, I've just been having the thoughts on my mind of that. And it's like, I want penetration, but I'm not attracted to guys. Then hormones are saying one thing, my brain's saying another. So it was kind of irritating. So yeah, that was going on. So spironolactone can make it not function the same way as before. Yeah. So, well, the rest of my body, there's been some changes. Good changes. Happy changes. My waist actually has gone up 1/2 inch. Instead of being 27.5 now, it's 28 inches. So from here to here, all this is like 28 inches. Around like this. And I noticed this part right here, it feels fuller and it's like sticks out more this way. It's like through here, from here to here, all this. It's like I noticed the difference on the sides right here. It's much more fuller and it seems like a little bit flatter here. out a little bit more here, but when I feel, I can like feel the difference, and it's actually feels normal and comfortable, and you can see the curves right through here. I have more of that, I noticed. Especially when I use the bathroom, I notice when I'm sitting there, I can see through here the fullness. And my breasts have actually been more stable at 38 inches. That's not a huge 38 inches, but I'm wearing a teaser push-up bra, so you can't tell the actual size, because this makes it half an inch bigger. But the actual fullness and the shape of my breasts have actually changed a lot more. I mean, in a good way. It's like through here, you can see it, how the natural breast shape through this part right here. How it, and it's gone up higher this way, and it's spread out a little more this way towards that natural breast shape. Yeah. And I'm really happy about it. When it sits in the natural position, it's like, wow. And this morning, right before I got in the shower, I even noticed my areolas also have, the circumference is more, just a little bit more. And my pupillas are a little bit wider as well. So I'm really happy about that. But I'm still not able to wear a cup size bigger yet. I'm getting close. I probably might have to have an inch bigger in order to wear a cup size bigger. But that's just how my body is. I fit, the way my breasts are, I fit a cup size smaller than what I measure. I'm probably like a half size maybe, but I'm actually happy with what I have, the way it's going. So, and also I just been feeling how, like I was feeling ready to be in a relationship, but then I'm not feeling ready in a relationship with all this going on, and kind of like scared in those kind of situations, and like sex and all that, the way I am now and what my body's wanting, just in those kind of situations, I'm just kind of like, yeah, nervous and scared about stuff like that. So that's what's going on lately with me. So changes are good. Things are good. Well, other than that, nothing else has really changed, except I'm still happy regardless of everything that's been going on, anxiety and other things. I'm still happy no matter what happens. That's all I can say, is just be happy to be you, no matter what that is. So until my next video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will do my best to answer any questions anyone has about anything related. So, and thank you to everyone who has commented. I appreciate that. So until my next video, whenever that one would be, just comment, rate, and subscribe. And you see me then. Boop!